Hello and welcome to a new video on my channel. Today we're doing a tier list for the Digimon that were introduced in the reference book in the year of 2023. I'm doing this because I think it might be a fun video, but I want to give a heads up. This video may contain spoilers to Digimon Secrets and Digimon Adventure 0 to the beginning, because it uses Digimons from those series. With that being said, let's head over to the first pick, which is Fusamon. Fusamon is going in C along with Baumon. The thing about baby Digimon is that I don't care a lot for them. They're nice, they're cute, but I'm always going for something more badass, and if I want something cute, I will still want something larger than a baby level Digimon. Next up in A, we have Lugamon. Lugamon is a very nice dog Digimon design. I think it looks great. The blue fur kind of reminds me of a Garurumon, but it's distinct enough to be its own species. And I really like the claws as well, very unique. Next up in A, we have Lugarmon. Lugarmon to me is just Narakuga from the Monster Hunter game with more spikes and a dog-like design. It's pretty cool in my opinion. I'm a fan of Monster Hunter and Digimon, so this Digimon design works for me. Next up we have in A, Hell Lugarmon, which is kind of like a dark evolution of Lugarmon. This design is pretty cool, despite being made of fire. I do believe it's a nice dark evolution, and it doesn't stop there. We also have a proper evolution in the form of Soul Lugarmon. Soul Lugarmon is pretty cool. I like the wrench as a weapon, especially since it can throw fire as well, and the fire shoulders are a nice touch. Next in S we have Fenry Lugamon. Fenry Lugamon stands out by not being a humanoid mega level Digimon. That makes it quite awesome in my opinion. I do believe we need more beast-like designs for mega levels, especially for protagonists. Next up in S we have High Commandramon. I've always been a fan of the D Brigade. I think they were cool ever since I discovered them in the card game. I didn't realize they were a group until then. And yeah, High Commandramon just does it well. He has a riot shield, he has a grenade launcher, he's a Digipolice ready to stop crime. Next up we have Cargodramon, which is another awesome design in my opinion, and it makes sense. The D Brigade need a form of transportation, and Cargodramon provides it in spades. It's also kind of funny to me that we have a whole Digimon acting as transportation, but then again, we have Digimon based on trains, so why not a helicopter? Next up in S tier, we have Brigadramon. Digimon looks like a more mechanized War Greymon combined with a Gatling gun. This design rocks in my opinion. It's cool, it's edgy, it's deadly. I just love it. Next up in B, we have Tilamon. Tilamon is like the dark version of Marine Angemon, which is a pretty cool design in my opinion, especially since almost every Angel Digimon has a dark counterpart. Like Angemon and Devimon, Angewomon and Lady Devimon, Seraphimon, Shadow Seraphimon, and perhaps Dan Devimon, if we go by the 2020 anime logic. So yeah, a Dark Marine Angemon works for me very well, but I'm putting it in B because it doesn't stand out as much as the other designs in my opinion. Next we have our first D, which is Digimon. I don't think Digimon is a bad design, but it is kind of a spindly Johnny design. It reminds me of a skit from Kadikarus.
I haven't looked over at this end of the room for a while.
Here we go!
Oh, hello.
I'm Long Dennis!
Ooh, hoo hoo. How fun. Yeah.
And I'm putting it in D because I don't know much about this Digimon. It's a Chinese exclusive Digimon because of a phone app exclusive to China. There hasn't been much outside of it, so I don't know what to make of this Digimon. Next up in A, we have Luxmon. Luxmon to me looks like an angelic version of Impmon. It got the gloves, but it's not claws. The eyes are covered like regular angel Digimons. The body proportions, it just works in my opinion. I really like it, especially as a rookie for other angel Digimon. Next we have Archaeangemon, which for me goes in B. It's not a bad design, but I don't know, it's just a woman in a dress with 6 wings. I mean, it does have fire, which I like, but I guess remains to be seen what else will happen in the future. And next we have Quantumon, which goes in B. I find Quantumon quite interesting because of the Ghost game appearances, but there hasn't been much outside of that, and Quantumon just looks like a good Hoodiemon evolution, but the question is, which Digimon goes in the middle? Right now I'm thinking Archaeangemon, but I'm not sure. Next up in B we have Tlalokmon. Tlalokmon was introduced in the Digimon Colors Pendulum series, and it's a pretty cool design. It's based on an Aztec god. It's a jogress of Sabreleomon and Eldoradimon, which makes sense when you realize the historical significance of the Digimon, like the history behind them. It does make sense considering the location of saber-tooth tigers and what Eldoradimon represents. Next up we have Ukomon, which will go in C. I don't know, Ukomon's design doesn't quite do it for me. To me it looks like a snubble with no legs, no fangs, and no nose. Yeah, and I don't know exactly what his role is in the movie because I didn't get to watch the movie. It wasn't in cinemas near me. And next in C we have Big Ukomon. Big Ukomon is kind of in the same boat with the regular Ukomon because I don't know much about it. I think there is some significance behind the eyes, why they're closed, but I don't know. But I do find it funny that its evolution is just big. And that was it. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Comment, like, and subscribe, and let me know what tier list would you like to see in the future. Until next time, chill out.